Man, it's crazy. They wildin' like in the trench.
Stay with me, Tony. All right, Tony, stay with us, okay, buddy?
A man shot 2 officers and fled the scene. But this was only the beginning of his unspeakable trail of terror. What was coming next was far more sinister.
Listen, I got some hostages over here. Look,
Oh,
I'm gonna let
man.
you talk to these hostages, let you know I ain't playing. You got my whole family in here.
All right, well, hold
You
on.
got babies
That's
and
wild.
everything.
And I have a 2-year-old daughter.
You got a 2-year-old daughter with you?
Hold on.
Oh,
No, it's
man.
more. Hold on.
There's more?
One slip from the detectives and innocent lives would be lost.
If we want to get all the other people out of there, the people that are involved.
Oh, ain't nobody leaving here until you do it. Tell you. I'll tell you what you gonna do.
On March 22nd, 2011, the Athens, Georgia Police Department receives a disturbing 911 call from a man claiming he has just escaped from a kidnapper.
Okay, 911.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, I would like to report a kidnapping.
Okay, where are you at?
Luckily, I jumped out the boot of the car. They hog-tied me and everything. And I know exactly who one of the dudes is. They named Jamie Hood.
The victim identifies his kidnapper as Jamie Hood, a name that instantly catches the attention of law enforcement. Jamie is a familiar figure to the police, who has recently been released after serving 12 years behind bars for armed robbery. Officers rush to the scene, hoping to catch him before he vanishes. Timothy pulled the gun on the officer and threatened to shoot him, but before he could pull the trigger, the officer shot him dead. This news enraged Jamie. He believed his brother was innocent and was a victim of police brutality.
Oh, man.
There was
That's
still
wild.
plenty of time for him to serve behind bars, and he utilized that to plot one of the deadliest
Right.
revenge plans ever. And now, after finally arresting Jamie and having acquired the troubling details about his past, investigators are now ready to get to the bottom of the situation. It is time for some answers. As the interrogation begins, detectives decide to follow a different approach. Contrary to their expectations, Jamie is already eager to talk
Right.
and explain. So, they think it would be best to let him do so and slowly lead him to a confession. But it isn't going to be as easy as they think it would be.
My name's Jeff. This is Trent. We're here from GBI. We're gonna talk to you.
Oh, you Trent?
Yes. Yeah.
That was the beginning of the interview with
Right.
Hood after he was taken into custody. We did not think he would talk at all. So as we get ready to do the interrogation, I totally
Don't talk either. Why would he?
kind of blend into the background. I want the other agent to lead it.
Y'all can give me a little time, man. I'm a minute drained, bro.
Right from the start of the interrogation, Jamie is being truthful. He doesn't try to deny anything. In fact, he accepts that his actions were wrong and terrifying.
Nice.
Even though Jamie says he feels sorry about what he did, there isn't even a hint of any remorse or regret on his face.
I want it to be easy as possible, because I was wrong. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You don't want to give me the death chair I deserve because what I did.
Pinwheel Smartphones gives kids and teens a chance to explore farther.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, I'm wrong, bro. I ain't here to make your job hard. The only thing I regret is hurting that damn innocent man. What else to do is hurt me to the core of my damn heart.
talking about other officers.
Yeah. And folks, he was a good one in the
man.
church having folk. That's the only thing hurt me, keeping it real.
Yes, sir.
And hurting these innocent folks,
Right.
you know, these kids, you traumatize them.
I understand.
You see, whatever they give me, the share. I did it, see. We need the police. We couldn't live without you.
No,
Although
man.
Jamie makes a hollow apology for his actions, it isn't exactly a confession. Jamie is very selective with his words and is trying to manipulate the situation. Detectives had thought that making him believe he had the upper hand in the situation
Right.
would eventually make him confess.
Nah.
Sadly, this strategy doesn't seem to be working out.
I'll take this with me to the grave, that everything he did was very calculating. I don't believe he felt remorse. I believe he, in his mind, that's what he had to do to try getting away that day, and that's what he was doing. Jamie, he is very streetwise.
Right.
He knew what he was doing, and he was trying to manipulate the situation. He did confess to killing Buddy Christian, but he never gave us what I call a true confession, where he fills in all the gaps. He basically says, I'm sorry for killing that man. So we never got a true confession from him.
Detectives already know that Jamie was seeking revenge. He blames the police for his brother's death, and the shooting of Officer Buddy was nothing but a vengeful act. Although a confession would make things easy for the detectives, even without a confession, getting Jamie convicted for Officer Buddy's murder wouldn't be a tough job. However, that isn't the only crime officers want a confession for from Jamie. Officers are also trying to figure out the murder of Kenneth Omari Ray and how Jamie is involved in it. And throughout the interrogation, Jamie doesn't even mention Kenneth's name. Another thing that has the officers puzzled is, how did Kenneth and Jamie know each other? Eventually, when investigators confront Jamie about Kenneth's murder, he straight up denies being involved in it. However, detectives do find something crucial. They spend hours trying to learn what ties the two of them together, and are able to figure out that Kenneth was involved in multiple drug trades with Jamie at some point. And when they look at the timeline of one particular trade closely, they are able to place both Jamie and Kenneth at the scene. On top of that, there is another piece of evidence that seals Jamie's fate. The shell casings found in Jamie's car are confirmed to be a match to the ones used on Kenneth. Finally, in addition to being charged with Officer Buddy's murder, Jamie is now also charged with Kenneth Omari Ray's murder. After 4 long years, the trial finally begins on June 25th, 2015. As it progresses, Jamie goes on to fire 2 sets of defense attorneys who urged him to accept a plea bargain. Eventually, Jamie decides to represent himself in the trial in the most controversial way.
Right.
I feel like he, in his mind, this is a big movie, and he's the star character, and everybody else is just small bit part actors in it. Never could step back from himself and say, hey, I ruined a bunch of lives here. And he liked being up there. He liked the grandstand. In my mind, he's a coward.
After deliberating for almost 5 hours, on Monday, July 13th, 2015, Jamie Hood is found guilty of murder for the 2011 shooting death of Athens Clarke County Senior Police Officer Elmer Buddy Christian III and the fatal shooting of Kenneth Omari Ray in 2010. In addition to that, the jury also finds Jamie guilty of criminal attempt to murder Senior Police Officer Tony Howard. Jamie shows no emotion or remorse as the verdict is read out, while the family members of the victims weep. Jamie